Alright, so here we have our box from Umarex, and obviously we got looks like 2 guns in here. You know what they say, 2 guns are better than 1. Somebody has to say that, I'm sure. Like here is the M4 CQB competition series from Elite Force. This one I'm particularly interested in checking out. I saw it at the Airsoft Expo at the Association of Competitive Airsoft that went on back in August. Elite Force had a booth set up and had their guns out. And this one looked pretty good, so I'm interested to check it out, see what it can do. Looks like we've got some packaging, manual, warranty information, a little baggie here. Register your guns in case you need to return it for any reason. It makes the process easier. We'll add about their new BBs, which are supposed to be pretty nice. Elite Force BBs. Manual. Never a bad thing to browse through the manual. I know it's not exactly the cool thing to do, but every now and then I find it useful. 2 magazines, excellent. High cap, I'm guessing 300 rounders, so that's cool. Cleaning rod, just foam. Here's the gun itself. Now this is a pretty solid gun. Looks like it's, I don't know, I think it's looks like it's a plastic body, but it doesn't. Nothing feels. This feels pretty solid. It's kind of got like a dark tan look to it, which is nice. Kind of a unique shade of the tan. Retractable stock. Got the rail, which I like. Elite Force logo on the receiver. Of course, we have the classic Umarex warning on the other side of the receiver that we all love to see on our guns, but it is what it is. Aha! Here we go. Accessories. There it is. Comes with a battery. 8.4 volt stick battery, so that'll fit in the buffer tube of the rifle. And here we go. Not too many guns come with the vertical foregrip, you know, out of the box, and I'm a fan of the stubby series. And this one's got looks like a quick release setup here. Just basically, you've got one side here with an angled catch to it that catches on the side of the rail. You just put that on the back like so. Line it up wherever you want it. I kind of like it somewhere in the middle, around here. And just basically pop it on like that. You may have to loosen it up a little bit. But once you pop it on, make sure the bar, the bolt that's going through the grip here is lined up in one of the gaps of the rails. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to pop it on like that. Just tighten it like so. Probably don't need to over tighten it, but just make sure it's snug, and then snap that thing down and you're good to go. So I really like that a lot. That's a nice feature. It's very simple, but a really nice thing to have on the gun. I usually run foregrips or something on my gun, on my ARs and M4s and stuff like that. This thing pops, unscrews. It's got an O-ring seal so you can keep stuff in there, batteries or little tools or, you know, whatever, anything tiny you want to store in there that might be useful. Have them with you on the field. Non-functional bolt release. So when you're getting to the hop up, you got to pull the charging handle back, hold it back, and it looks like actually they're using a rotary dial here, the larger dial, similar to like a G3 or like the new KWA ERG, the electric recoil gun, the M4 that I did a video on a weeks ago from KWA. So that's nice. I'm interested to see how that performs. But overall, I'm really excited about this gun. This looks really nice. One thing I did forget to mention, it does also come with a looks like a battery charger here for the 8.4 volt battery. So always a plus there. Now we got one more gun here. Don't go away just yet. This is a double gun unboxing video. That's exciting. Normally I just keep it to one gun, but thanks to the two gentlemen I like to call Cliff and Andy over at Elite Force, they sent two of these out to me. Check out, let them know what I think about them. About the guns anyway, they already know how I feel about them personally. They're winners. So this is the other M4 in the competition series. It's just a standard M4 carbine. You know, nothing too aesthetically fancy like the M4 CQB here. One thing to notice is, obviously being CQB, you've got a shorter barrel than the standard carbine length barrel. So, not that you can't run carbine length barrel in a CQB, but having the shorter barrel does come in handy. I can attest to that from personal experience. Again, another solid gun here. This one does not feature the crane stock, which I prefer. This is just the standard law enforcement style M4 stock. And my guess is, yep, normally when you have M4, basic M4s like this, where you've got the LE stock and they've got the standard carbine foregrip, M4 foregrip here, you're usually going to find that the gun is wired, excuse me, little voice crack there, wired to the front. So just as I suspected, not a big deal. Plenty of batteries out there that will fit the front foregrip. Pyramyd Air actually has a pretty good selection of nickel metal hydride batteries, and I'm working with them to get some lipos in there as well for the lipo fans. So this one I imagine is going to be the same specs otherwise, same features. That one, no, that just got stuck. That thing pops open, ejection port for the hop up. Again, two high cap magazines, and I'm sure we've got the battery and the charger here. No foregrip, obviously. There's no rail, although you could attach a rail underneath. They do make straight Picatinny rails that you can mount to the bottom of those if you wanted, if you didn't want a full RIS system. So that's pretty much it for now. Again, these are the Elite Force guns, and I believe the OEM on these is they're actually manufactured by AEGs. So they, at face value, appear that you know, in terms of build quality, pretty solid guns. No wobble. Really, I mean, that's the sling mount you're hearing here. This one again, I mean, they look like they're pretty well put together externally, so I'd be interested in seeing what they do on the range, what they do on the field. So we'll probably do a chrono test, do a range test, and then I'll be taking them out to the field to see how they play. And I'll let you know, keep you posted here. Check out airsoftblog.com, which is the Pyramyd Airsoft blog that I write for Pyramyd Air, for more updates, and we'll see you later. Thanks for watching.